Hey guys, this one's a little late. Kind of had a long day today. And I had some stuff planned for this one. I was really passionate about it earlier, but I think I'm just going to wait and save it for a time where I have more time to talk. Just want to make sure that I get one out because life can get to be pretty busy, so it can prevent me from releasing them on time. But I swear to myself that I'm going to try my hardest to release one every single night. So, um, I do want to talk a little bit though about, um, and it's something really close to me, and it's a battle that I've had to fight. But it's just not easy. It's not an easy thing to talk about. But I was just going to hit a little bit on, since it's kind of a shorter topic, talking about negative influences and negative people in your life, and how sometimes it can be really hard to let go of some of those things. Because I've talked a lot lately about, being able to forgive people that have done you wrong, and also not passing judgments, and all of those things are definitely true. But one thing too is that we're put on this earth because we have a life to live personally. Like our own life is probably, well, it's not probably, it is the most important thing to us in each as individuals. And sometimes people and sometimes things can get away or get in the way of that. And it can be really hard because, the good people are the ones that always try and forgive or work past things and work with people that they care about to try and make things right. Because that not only is there a lot of love involved, but we also, myself, I'm one of those people, want to save people. And sometimes we forget that some people can only save themselves. And we give a lot of ourselves into situations that are no good for us. And what ultimately ends up happening is we get hurt, and the person we are trying to save doesn't really get much better. And I've had my own run with that kind of thing. It's not an easy thing to deal with. And I'm sorry if I'm a little, it is kind of late and I have had a really long day, but it isn't easy. And if there's anything that I can say, especially in my past experience, even though I've had trouble applying it myself, and like I said earlier, when I started the videos, I'm not perfect. These are things that I try and apply because I know that to live a good life, these are things that should be applied, but they're not always easy. So I don't ever expect anybody to come out and firing and be able to do all these things. Like, it's not a difficult thing to do. Letting go of people you love and care about are hard, but I'm just saying that there needs to be a point sometimes in your life where you're working so hard towards something that if you're holding on to something or someone that is bringing you down, that is negative, that doesn't have any positive influence in your life, you need to be able to walk away, and you need to be able to know that your heart might be filled with a little bit of guilt, but it shouldn't consume your very existence. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't think forgiveness isn't important. I think forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools, but I think forgiveness is powerful for yourself, not for someone else. I've always felt that when you forgive someone else, you're forgiving them for yourself. So you can move on and you can rest easy, and you can know that the choices that someone else made were their choices. There was nothing you could do to save them, but there was nothing you needed to do. The only thing you needed to do was accept their choices and know that they were in a different place or they needed something different than you did, and then move on with your life. And like I say, it's not easy, but it is important. So if I can just say anything, it's don't be afraid, even the people that are the closest to you, to walk away from toxic situations. You may feel like there's no way you can, like, oh, they're family, I have to stay. I have to stay. They've been my best friend for years. I have to stay. But you never have to stay. You know, it's hard, but you don't have to stay and do anything. The thing you have to do is live your life, and live your life to the fullest, and pursue the things that you really need to pursue. Not only will it make you a better person and a happier person, but also it will probably help that person even more to know what you gave up to move on to be a better person, and then you're able to lead by example. So I know I need to apply it to my life. It's one of the hardest things to do, because memories stay with you forever. But don't be afraid. If ever you are, just know that I'm here. And I might not be the best friend in the world, but I'm always here for anybody, strangers and friends and family alike, because we've all got something to offer, and I would hate to see anybody held down by something out of their control, because I've been there. So I hope you guys all have a good one. Hope this isn't too late for anybody, and if it is, well, good morning. Kidding. But yeah, the next video should be something a lot more important to me, a lot deeper, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So just take it easy. Have a good one.